on down to Cinemassacre Video, where selection is the name of the game. We got drama, horror, movies for kids, movies for mom and dad. Our friendly staff is always there to help out, even if it sucks. Cinemassacre Video.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, all the classics. You got the Blockbuster Presents series, Halloween, Night of the Living Dead, and Bigfoot and Witches.
It should be Bigfoot versus Witches, though. That I would watch.
That'd be amazing. Hey, what's up?
I am so sorry. I was supposed to deliver this like an hour ago, but I had to stop for McDonald's for some reason.
Okay.
For McDonald's.
And that's because you rented Mac and Me.
Mac and Me, yeah.
Of course.
Something after watching this, I really need it McDonald's, so I'm sorry I'm late. Oh, is this your Coke? Can you mind if I just have a little bit of this?
Sure.
I just really wanted a Coke. I'm just out of breath. I had to run here. Do you guys want to talk about Mac and Me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Mac and Me.
I don't really want to talk about Mac and Me, but
Mac and Me is like there's a genre in the 80s. It was like boy befriends an alien from outer space.
Yes.
You know, like you got batteries not included.
Yep.
You got
Flight of Navigator.
And what's that other one with the
Nuki.
Spielberg?
I think it starts with an E.
It's certainly yeah, something like with the Reese's Pieces. Because you always got to have like product placement in all these.
Oh, E.T.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
E.T.
yes,
Yeah, the little Spielberg film.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay.
So in the 50s, you usually had like these like aliens that are trying to take over the world, like War of the Worlds. But you also at the same time, in fact, in 1951, you had The Thing from Another World, which is the bad alien movie, and then you had the good alien movie, which was The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah.
And The Day the Earth Stood Still was basically like the aliens trying to save the world from ourselves, from destroying, these family-friendly kind of.
Mac and Me I actually really liked, especially as a kid, because E.T. was
I always heard of this movie. I had never seen this movie until just this week. I had always heard of this, and then I start watching the movie, and I'm like, where is McDonald's?
I never even thought about this movie much until now, and
it really
is. This is a movie. One of those so bad it's good. Like I had a good time watching this recently. Like there was a lot of moments just watching it by myself. I laughed out loud.
Do any of you remember? Did they ever even say Mac like in the movie?
Yes. I think the scientists say it when he's coming. E.T. is extraterrestrial. Mac is mysterious alien creature. Everyone thought it was Big Mac.
There's a whole family of aliens.
There's 3 that are like lost in the desert most of the time.
Yeah.
And then you have. I was going to call Mac the expression on all the aliens' faces because
there's really scary parts in this movie.
It's
Mac's dad has a gun and he's just shooting it randomly.
The little kid in the wheelchair is gunned down.
Wait, isn't it like an explosion? Like,
But either way, the kid dies.
In the beginning, there's an alien world. It must be a moon of Saturn or another. Well, it's something.
Yeah.
And they get sucked into the machine.
Yeah.
And they're just in there
And
as
that's so stupid.
And we know that the aliens use straws or something to. The inside of this planet is made of Coca-Cola because that's what they drink.
how do you know that it's Coca-Cola that they're drinking?
Well, because that's all they can drink on Earth, so I assume it's a very similar
The
product.
kid says it it must be what they drink on this planet.
You might make a point. It could be a Pepsi. It's weird because you have that family.
Big Mac Daddy.
Yeah, like this.
You like that name?
MacDaddy.
The dad alien.
Mac Mama. So you have MacDaddy, Mac Mama.
By the way, you just move like that. Move they do.
Oh yeah, like they're always like.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shake it, girl. Just a giggle, 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 wiggle, 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 wiggle. Now make it clap. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now make it clap.
They come to Earth, they come out of the machine, and they escape. And
so
Mac
bad.
Brought that was where I think the hardest I laughed at that movie was like they're in that like courtroom thing or whatever the fuck that is. But there's this specific shot starts to orbit around the guy, and it's this boring shot, and this guy's like, I will uphold the Constitution of the United States, and he's doing that, and then as it comes around, then you just see that one alien in the back in like a suit, like. And
there's a tie.
Like as soon as that
And the wife is like a shit.
The VHS, they're like naked doing their weird dance.
Speaking of this, so E.T.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly that. E.T. has the fucking finger, right, with the glowing thing. Yeah. Like Mr. Spock, he's got, you know, like
he's got a thing.
All the aliens, their thing, like, it's like this Y-shaped thing, and there's a point in the movie where like the little kid, you know, James
is losing it.
Do you know, like, I guess there's a part in E.T. when like something happens, the little kid finds out about the heart or the finger. There's always like a
yeah.
In this movie, the little kid finds out about like this is the thing, and they had this weird scene where the kid's like, and the alien's like,
Yeah, because in E.T. they do the thing, they heal them, and it makes sense like that. And this, they're just like doing the Wu-Tang symbol. They're just
You want beat them, bring the buckets. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
So let's talk about Ronald McDonald.
Okay.
Oh my God! We didn't even get to Ronald McDonald. So Ronald McDonald is in the movie.
Yeah.
Hi kids, it's me, Ronald McDonald, and I'm on the set of my very first motion picture ever. And it stars my little friend from outer space here. His name is Mac. Anybody seen Mac?
Well, I also have to say about the Ronald McDonald, so the actor who played Ronald McDonald that we all knew was Squire Friedel.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me that he's in the fucking movie.
So to go back to childhoods, did anyone ever have a birthday?
My McDonald's birthday party was this crappy fucking creepy ass tree. And they're like, go sit by the tree, little boy. And then you go sit by the tree, and you're just like sitting there like what? And all of a sudden the tree's like, hey. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
Tuba toothpaste. Oh.
And it's a McDonald's employee in the back, like speaking into a fucking microphone.
I thought you were having a fever dream as a kid.
But that scene, so it's basically has nothing to do with. There's no plot, you know.
The McDonald's dance scene.
Yeah, they just walk in and everybody's dancing.
That's because I'm a clown. Okay, so let's bring it up. So Mac is in a teddy bear costume.
Wait. This isn't just a dance scene in McDonald's.
Oh, the football team, the guy with the mustache looks like my dad.
Was it your dad?
There's the hip-hop dancers. There's just so many...
When they're in the house and he's like sitting there and they're like, oh, he's kind of sick, give him a Coca-Cola. And then it's like, and then they get to a bunch of fucking windmills and they're like, it's like the worst line ever. He's like, oh, the windmills, just like the straws. It's like, get it.
But I want to mention...
Oh, yeah, the music actually reminds me a lot of Gremlins, actually.
Yeah, which I wonder, did Silvestri do Gremlins? Check that tape right there.
We got it right here.
Oh, do you? I got it. We got two of them.
While we're talking about that, Alan Silvestri did the music for Mac and Me. He reuses
Jerry Goldsmith.
He reuses his score from Predator in a couple scenes, but he changes the key. Yeah.
So let's go back to McDonald's.
Oh, sorry.
Now it's a full dance party.
Choreographed.
Yeah. Choreographed dancing, and and
maybe someone needs to start the dance. Has anyone tried to start a dance in a McDonald's?
That would do it.
I have, yeah.
I think I'm gonna try it, and I'll let you guys know how it goes.
The McDonald's scene never happened.
My favorite thing about the chase scene is the wheelchair kid stunt double is clearly like an older man with a
from
wig.
The back. Yeah.
And like the wig is barely fighting to stay on his head.
The arms are like hairy.
He's got like really like toned arms.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a driver's license. Especially in California. The laws are pretty strict out there. I don't know. This movie is...
bad.
A moment I want to mention, like it's toward the end when they're like at the gas station. There's a girl drinking like, which is like a green can.
No, Pepsi.
Oh, that's Pepsi.
Oh, is it Pepsi? Okay.
Well,
so she's drinking. It's in that the alien is like in the car next to her.
Yeah.
And then like reaches through and like grabs it from her and then flips her off. And well, I took a screenshot while I was watching.
Oh my God, he is flipping her off.
Yeah. Like, this is legitimately terrifying. How can you go from like McDonald's dance scene to this like horrifying?
That gives me more reason to lock them up and chop them up.
Yeah.
And do autopsies on them and turn them for science. Not give them citizenship papers.
And he's got a gun. They're holding up a fucking liquor store and he's like, big explosion. The kid is now dead.
Yeah.
Oh, and that explosion scene. We can talk about there's their ears can move with the animatronics, the eyes can blink. I've never seen a worse effect in any movie ever.
And you've seen a lot of bad effects. After all this shit happens, then the aliens come back out of the fire and they go up to like, you know, revive him or whatever. But
oh, just trust him.
Yeah,
you know?
just trust this group of weird aliens. Like, oh, we'll all use our powers to bring him back. But it's kind of like, yeah.
When they go in the cave and they're just corpses, like
with MacDaddy.
Yeah, but Big MacDaddy. I was like, this is bad.
Boy, is it a weird movie.
Yeah.
I want to see a sequel.
It only exists like in its own time.
Capsule of
Wait. There is the shot. This isn't as bad, but the shot when the kid falls in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
and
in the
you
water.
see like to the wheelchair.
Yeah.
He doesn't come off of it, but you just see the whole thing fall. And the instant it hits the water, and then you see his face like.
They're so.
If you just show that scene.
Aside from me holding the flame for this film, Paul Rudd, where
I might have seen it. Yeah. That might have been where I first. Well, not when I first seen it. I seen it as a kid, but like,
positives from this film.
Was there any
it's
reason?
A blast.
Was there any reason to have the horses running? I'm not. I'll get
That's
you
a positive.
Anytime you show a horse from like the back and you just see the horse ass with like, and you got that music on,
I
it's
feel
like, what the fuck?
Hey, are those wild horses? And I thought it's cool that they used, you know, someone who's disabled.
So how long have you been in lingerie?
A new shirt would be good because I forgot to change it for this episode, so that's great.
Right. Bring me back some Coke. Where is McDonald's?
Ronald McDonald.